Animal Rescue League of Boston runs a mobile veterinary unit, the Wellness Waggin, and a mobile surgical unit, the Spay Waggin as well, deployed in greater Boston areas in need of accessible veterinary services. Both just recently passed major milestones of 5,000 pet wellness appointments and 65,000 surgeries since each program began. We spoke with Mike DeFina from the Animal Rescue League to learn more about the initiatives.
Back in 2015, 2016, we really wanted to kind of bring services into these communities, but we didn't exactly know what clients and pet owners needed. So it was really kind of a boots on the ground, talking to people, talking to residents, talking to elected officials and that sort of thing, and just seeing what people actually needed. And I think a large amount of people would repeatedly say that it was not only a lack of affordable services, but just a lack of services in general. Very few pet stores, very few veterinary clinics. So, when an animal would have to go to the vet, it was really a process of not only trying to find transportation and finding a vet that was relatively close by. It was really difficult. So we saw this and really saw it as an opportunity to be able to bring the services directly to where they're needed.
What do you think happened in relation to these programs and COVID, if anything?
It definitely didn't affect it negatively. I think, especially with the Wellness Waggin, we were already well established in the Dorchester, Roxbury, Mattapan communities. And when COVID happened, we actually did begin a program to continue helping folks in these communities. And that meant things like delivering pet food and pet supplies. And we were also doing vet care as well. It was unfortunately on a limited basis, but we were actually still able to use the Wellness Waggin.
While they were unable to make community stops during the height of the pandemic, the Animal Rescue League began making individual stops to pick up animals, treat them, and then return them to the owners.
The vets would complete their wellness exams and do everything they do like a normal Wellness Waggin visit. We did what we could. But again, I think given that the Wellness Waggin itself was unable to go to those locations for about 4 months or so, to have the program be so successful in such a short amount of time, I think it's been so well received, and this has been tremendous. Just to see how it's grown over the last year and a half, it's wonderful.
For $10, Wellness Waggin pet clients receive a physical exam, rabies exam, distemper vaccine, flea treatment, and a microchip. In a traditional veterinary setting, these services would run upwards of $300.
It's not only affordable, it's accessible.
In addition to the Wellness Waggin, there's the Spay Waggin. The Spay Waggin offers low-cost spay and neuter services and also partners with the Massachusetts Animal Fund's voucher program, which covers the cost of the surgery for qualified pet owners.
That primarily serves the South Shore, South Coast, Cape Cod, and the islands. But we are bringing the Spay Waggin into East Boston as well. The Animal Rescue League of Boston does rely on the generosity of individuals, so to keep these programs going and to expand them down the line. So, anybody who is interested and loves animals and is familiar or maybe not familiar with the work that the Animal Rescue League of Boston does, certainly encourage them to log onto our website at arlboston.org and learn about the work that we've been doing for more than 120 years. Needham is just a stone's throw away. And, I would certainly encourage anybody, come on down and check out the shelter and check out the grounds here in Dedham that has some wonderful scenery. And so if you're looking for an animal to take home, not looking for an animal, just, I encourage you to come on down and check us out.